Hey everyone, back with some more fans to test here, and this one I've had for at least a week, maybe a couple weeks, but I found this Casablanca Cascade at Wauwatosa Restore. That's one of the restores by me, and this one was out on the shelf, and so I actually grabbed this. I saw it was a Casablanca, a Cascade. It was kind of an odd model, so I just wondered about it. And actually, not only that, I was messaged by the fan page, or the ceiling fan page, known as Tommy, and he is asking me if I could pick this up, this Casablanca Cascade. So this is actually going to him. So this is for you, Tommy, this Casablanca Cascade. Now, I had a little bit of repair work on it. I had the cover, the louvered, the ribbed motor cover, the socket things that, that the tab screws click into, they broke. They were already breaking off from laying on the shelf the way it was, so I had to glue those back on. And also the flywheel, the bearings were getting stiff, so I had to treat the bearings. And also so it's a little bit rusty too. It's not quite the greatest shape. The blades are a bit yellowed, but yeah, I had to oil up the bearings, and also the finial to the light pull chain was broke off. Or finial's intact, but the threads to the pull chain, they were already broke when I opened the switch housing to look inside to make sure everything was connected. But yeah, anyhow, now also I wanted to show you, I have the kilowatt meter right here, this new meter that I finally got. I know Dan Spiffy Newman, he's had one for a while. We've been doing tests with that. So now I finally, after getting my Amazon gift card, I went on Amazon and I used my gift card to purchase this meter. So not only am I going to test the amps, which is what I mainly test on these fans, like he does, now I'm also going to test the watts and power factor, see how much watts it uses on each of the speeds, and also the power factor, which means how much electricity as in amps is it actually using. Because electric companies, apparently they can only bill you for what you actually use, so you can test any electrical device of yours that you're using, especially something that uses a lot of power. You can test to see if it's a power factor of 1 or less. If it's less, then the electricity that returns back doesn't get used and you don't get billed. You only get billed. So if it's a power factor of 1, then you're using exactly what you're using. So I have an incandescent bulb in the spherical globe, which is what came with this fan. Light kit was on it already. So here's the light on full power, and it is drawing half an amp, 0.5 amps. Now I'm going to show you the watts. About 58 watts, 57.5 watts is what it actually says, if you can read that. And then the power factor, 60 hertz. That's going to be consistent, just like volts is 115. 60, and then 0.99, which is, we rounded to a power factor of 1. Alright, so I'm going to go turn off the light. Alright, and here is low. Casablancas with the K55 do have a slow low to them. So before, low was actually struggling. It was actually a struggle, but before I treated the bearings, and it was also stopping a bit abruptly. So now that I got that taken care of, okay, we have here 0.24 amps. clean off the lens there. Oh yeah, lens was dusty. Okay. So you got 0.24 amps. And then, now let's see how many watts. It's using 6 watts on low and 60 hertz and a 0.2 power factor. So it's not even using all the amps. It's only using about less than a quarter power factor, 0.21 power factor. Okay, since Casablanca start on low, next speed up is medium. These are kind of heavier blades, so this may run a little slower. Yeah, it's decent, and 0.47 amps. That's what it draws. Okay, how many watts? 25.8 watts, so 26 watts. And close to half a power factor, so it's drawing half of that. It's only using half of what it's drawing. As it basically, power factor is only half. Okay. A lot of times fans on high, which is what I just brought it to. It's got a slight wobble, but that's not bad. Let's see what these blades give for air. Air movement on this one is quite strong. If I airflow test this, oh yeah, definitely a K55. I know what a K55 draws, and 0.85, that's a typical Casablanca K55 motor draw right there. Usually 0.89, 0.85. Now it's using close to 100 watts, 97 or 98 watts. Now, power factor of 1. So usually fans on high have a power factor of 1. So the power factor raises the more you put to it. So, here, time for spin down. And reverse. Let's see how my bearing treatment worked. Because it definitely looks like I really got the bearings. Got oil into them. And WD-40. Yeah, I mean, the blade heights on the blades look really good. I mean, I think they might just need a little weight balance. So it's not a bad wobble, but good enough for this video. And this is going to be a long spin down. Well, that's good. That's good to know that I really treated my bearings, treated the bearings on this one. Okay, I just want to make sure I get the camera. Okay, good. Well, at least I know. Yeah, when you have a long spin down, you know your bearings are good. Because, yeah, I really sprayed WD-40 and zoom spout oil into the bearings on this K55. All right. Finally, here's low. And the current draw is going to be the same. Medium. Here's medium reverse. Current draw is the same there. And and high. And the current draw is the same. I don't need to do the power factor anymore since I already did them. All right. Let's turn it back. Okay. All right, time to do the decade box, and I kind of know what I would use on this fan. I use my 5/813 for, here's 1, 2. Okay, it's starting on 2. I usually use a 5/813 on my Panama in my living room. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I get almost the same low, just slightly under what factory low is, but it's close enough where 5 is basically a standard low. This is what I'd get on a learning remote. 6. Now this one matches factory low. 7. 8. Okay, this would be like your medium low. 9. 10. 11. Here is 12. Slightly under factory medium, but still, this is your learning remote medium if you put it on a Fanimation learning remote. 13. This is high medium right here. This would be high medium, and it matches the factory medium. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so you're still got a ways off. I kind of know what K55s do, but 25, 30. Okay, 35 and 40. Maxed out, and I'm still under 0.84. So you're safe with any wall control. All right, let's do the solid state variable. See, I can't hear anything. I can kind of feel a vibration, just a faint, smooth humming vibration, but I can't feel anything. Inched up a little more. So this one's good on a solid state. Most K55s are. All right. And here's high. And it looks like the current draw is gonna match. Gonna match straight high, so next test. Next test is 0 to high. So and I pretty much know that K55s don't exactly inrush, but here it goes anyways. Maybe a little, but they barely give an inrush just because of what kind of motor they really are. 0.85. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I have for this Casablanca Cascade. And I'll see you next time with another fan. So stay tuned for more fans being tested. Thanks for watching.